In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Those in the greenhouse determine which players will be vulnerable at each week's banishment, when the players vote to eliminate one of the nominees. Additionally, players can earn the in-game currency, seeds, and they can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now, or do you save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally, or do you hang on to your seeds? In this underhanded game of survival, can you successfully put your trust in someone else? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse, Season 7.
Alright, I think this will come as a surprise to one of you, but due to certain changes that just happened recently and information I found out, I had to pivot. JP, I'm nominating you.
Alright, JP, you have been nominated and you receive a seed. Okay, Stephanie, you know what to do.
I've told this person that I'm going to nominate them strictly game. I absolutely adore you, so here.
Aaron, you have been nominated. Have a seat. Alright, which means our nominees are JP and Aaron. Let's start the auction after a brief pause. Okay, here we are at the final 7 auction. Holly, I want you to set the table.
Okay, so obviously Uproot is here. This mama, Miss Flytrap, she is no more. And Green Thumb is back on the table. So we have Uproot and Green Thumb.
Good luck to you all. Okay, Fierce.
I was like, what did I do to Louis in this round?
Yeah.
Sure, I put him up with the thing, and that was communication.
Go talk with him.
Yeah, he said, oh, we'll talk, but Mackenzie's not
They,
making
like-
eye contact with me.
The 4 of them grabbed each other and ran.
Everyone knew, and no one told me. That sucks.
Well, I didn't.
Well,
They ran upstairs.
They ran
I didn't
upstairs
know.
because
For
we
sure.
didn't know what the fuck was going on because
Okay.
Louis was wavering and we were like, why are you wavering? Like, what's going on?
And then he was like, well, maybe you could. I go, I am not switching what I'm doing because I've already sat up there with Erin upset and told her
Yeah.
I'm putting her up. I'm not going
He doesn't want to say Courtney's name.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, I'm going to just have to say it again because she's going to uproot.
Yeah, I think Aaron's
Oh,
gonna uproot.
I'm going to try and uproot too.
Absolutely, you should.
Yeah.
And-
I have 0 seeds. I would give you seeds.
Well, my problem is, I wish I had waited. I thought we were good. So, Mackenzie had sent me 3 for the Venus flytrap just in case.
Okay.
I didn't need it. So I sent it back, and I sent 2 originally. It was like, I'm gonna keep 1. And then as we were sitting there, I was like, you know what, good faith, let me send the 1 back. As we were sitting there just now.
Fuck.
So I just
Yeah.
lost another.
I would get in Mackenzie's ear. I think you need to talk to her because I think it's going to come down to an uproot battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've
I
talked
think
to
Mackenzie needs to go
I agree.
because she hasn't told me shit.
No, and I'm also really fucking pissed off because I sat there and I was just like, I want to have a conversation. And it was literally just her and Louis talking almost the entire round. And I was like, I don't like how this direction's going.
She's not telling us anything.
She's not telling us literally
Like,
anything.
what was all that?
Yeah.
So if she comes down, put Mackenzie up.
Yeah. I think that's. I would. Wait. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
It's either between Courtney or Mackenzie because at this point there's no reason why I can put you up.
No, please don't. So I think this is a good move. Also, Mackenzie's never been on the block.
Louis, Aaron, Courtney, and Mackenzie ran upstairs at the start of the auction. This is the conversation that Stephanie is a bit upset that she's missing out on. Let's hear what's going on.
There's only 3 main votes in play right now, which would be yours, and Dylan's, plus whoever has banked votes. I guess again my pitch is if JP was to stay, he's obviously working in some sort of trio with Dylan and Stephanie. And Dylan and JP are also 2 really strong players, which I think we all recognize. She literally laid all of her cards on the table just now and said, I feel like at this point in the game, these are the two that are going to help me the most. And I feel like that should be a red flag.
I love you. Do you want a hug? Do you want a minute?
It's okay. I'm ready to go downstairs. Okay, last question. You genuinely feel that, looking past this round, that it's in your best interest to keep two strong male players over, I'm assuming it's Courtney that's going up next to me, over two female players that have expressed the desire to work with you explicitly?
I think for my game, the path that I'm choosing may or may not be the right, but I think it's right for what I want to do right now.
Okay.
So.
Do we know how many chips JP has? Because what if he uproots is the thing.
I have no idea how many he has. I know he just spent a lot to buy the
That's true.
Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
But
I can try if y'all want me to try, but that's all.
Or maybe, well, do we think we have the votes without it? Because you can just follow
That's
up
what
if
I
he
was trying
does
to
it.
say. There's two of you here, and just Dylan.
Well, you know how my vote. Well, I don't vote.
You don't vote.
Oh,
It's literally
yeah,
just
the other
you
vote
three
is
are
you.
voting.
and stuff.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And you don't have to promise me anything right now. I'm just saying that's how the votes are falling.
I was like, what is going on up there?
So basically, I guess you kind of had a part in this.
Me?
Yes, because you had a conversation with Erin where you said you feel very closely aligned with JP
No, that's not what I said.
and Dylan.
That's not what I said.
And she said that she had suggested that bringing two strong men to the end with you might not be a great idea, and you were like, they've just been giving me information.
That's not what I said.
Okay.
She said, do you think that you should take two strong men to the end? I said, at this point, these other people left. The whole group basically have been helping me out and giving me information. It's not just about them two. It was like an overall statement, not saying these particular people. It was like overall, these people have been helping me today and
Sure.
because for me, this is my game. This is what I feel better at this point.
Right.
They're not that fucking strong.
No, they're they're challenge beasts. I was like, when? We've all pretty much
hello.
Even distribution of
so I'm
what.
that's not. It's. I can see where in her head she might have construed it like that, which is.
Erin is very good at challenges.
Yeah.
I know she's trying to say strong men, blah blah blah. These are puzzles and shit.
Yeah.
These strong men. Louis takes 2 minutes on everything.
JP, clearly.
Would you consider helping JP uproot?
I would like to talk about it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have that many seats left, so I'm kind of wary about what I use.
I threw one his way.
Okay.
I would kind of like him uprooted.
I mean, I kind of would too, actually. I'm kind of upset that Louis did that.
I am too.
Because he was like, yeah, when we were up talking in the room, I said Courtney because JP was in the room. And I said, okay, but you never told me you wanted JP as a target ever until the last fucking second.
He also burst in, said the plan, and then looked at me and said, is that okay? I'm like, it has to be.
I think the move here is I think you should uproot.
How many seats does he have?
I think he only has 2.
Because he just got another one, though,
From what?
from getting nominated.
That's true. But how many do you have?
I think I have 5.
Okay. And I think
If I don't have 5, then I have 4.
Courtney would. The thing is I don't think.
Well, I guess the concern is just that if
I don't
I
think she's
come
putting- I don't
down,
think
who
she's
is
putting-
she going to put
So
up?
here's the thing: you can give the uproot to Courtney, and Courtney uses it on you. You're
oh,
both
that's
safe.
very true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot
and
about that.
And the thing is, I don't know if Stephanie would put me up as a replacement nom.
Yeah.
And that saves both of you, and I'm good
Because
with the
what
both
I've been
of you.
trying to pitch to everyone, JP has proven, and I have been telling you for so many
I know.
rounds,
And
I like him
know.
as a person, but I think he is, again, another person like Kai who is very well positioned.
Yes.
He just hid from us the whole entire game that him and
Yes.
Kai had an existing
And that
relationship.
freaks me out.
And I tried to tell Stephanie that. I'm
Yeah.
he's obviously very good at hiding and lying. I don't
Yeah.
understand why you're striking on me
Yeah.
right now. If you want to get me next time,
Yeah.
worry about the players that are posing a significant threat right now.
100%.
And it's not me.
Yes. I think you should buy uproot. Give it to Courtney. Courtney uses it on you.
Mm-hmm.
You're both safe.
Okay.
If what you're saying is true,
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie then puts up Mackenzie. Mackenzie's never been on the block before. and then we can.
You don't think she would put you up?
She might.
Okay.
And that's why I'm putting faith in the both of
I
you.
will 100%. I want him going. I've been trying to
Yes,
get him.
100%.
Yeah.
I think like this is the best case scenario because it protects the both of you,
Yeah.
which I'm solid with the both of you.
Yes.
And it,
Yes.
I think it gives you both voting power
Yeah.
to vote, and it allows me to flush what Stephanie's loyalties are.
Yeah.
And like figure that
Yeah.
out.
And I know, I mean, based on 2 rounds ago, she has at least one bank to vote
Yes.
that I considered that she could potentially use on JP this round.
Yeah.
I don't know where she is at seed-wise, though.
Yeah. I think what might happen, obviously, is Erin's going to, I think, buy Uproot. That's what I was telling her. I was like, you might as well. It's a game move. You're protecting yourself, and it helps us out because we're flushing seeds.
What's good is literally nobody knows that we're
Yeah.
together.
No, nobody
Not a
fucking knows.
single person.
Yeah. And I think I have not won any challenges, and so I have not been in control at all, which is really scaring me. Maybe that's helping me out, but I'm really hoping that this next time I can get in the greenhouse and we can make some big moves.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm going to need your full trust because I think Mackenzie now does not trust me as much because
Why?
I pulled that because she didn't want me to put up JP.
But she didn't.
She did not. That was one of the reasons I initially wasn't going to do it.
Okay.
And that's what also sussed me out. It was like, why are you protecting him so hard?
Yeah.
That is
weird.
I need your full trust because I don't
Oh,
think,
I got you.
I don't really, I trust Stephanie, but I don't think I really have anyone else aside
Totally.
from you.
No.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
Okay.
I just got through having a series of 3 conversations and I lied to every single one of them. Here's the thing. I have had so many alliances crumble because other people are doing dumb shit. Like, I feel like there were so many clear ways that we could do this, and like Stephanie's turning on Mackenzie. Kai turned on JP. JP turned on Kai. Like, people don't know this, but like JP and Kai and I were like, we're good friends. We know each other. And so to see them like turn on each other was a mess. And so I'm just gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to suss this out. I have a lot of strong allies, but I personally know JP. And JP went for Kai because Kai was saying my name. So my thought process is that JP will take me to the final, and he might be my ticket there. I also really like Stephanie, because Stephanie has come to me and has talked about how angry she is.
So I'm like pissed off because
Yeah.
I'm like trying to contain my emotions, but I'm like telling you, I'm
Yeah.
pissed the fuck off
No.
with all this.
I'm in the middle right now, and I don't like being in the middle. It's because I've never been in the greenhouse. I've never had a chance to take a shot or do a move, so I've just had to strategize socially to make sure that I'm not in people's ear, making sure that I'm de-escalating my threat, even though everyone's calling me a shield. I was very dominant day one, very dominant. I called out people to their face. I was doing some crazy shit. I feel like if I get into that finale, I can plead my case, but we'll have to wait and see how I get to that final 4.
I'm not mad.
Okay.
I still don't want to lose JP. But
Do you think he's that reliable in his votes? What I've realized, it's twofold. I've realized that A, when I asked him to do anything, he's shifty about it. So clearly he doesn't trust me all that much. And that was the initial thing I said to you. And 2, he now has more of a resume than Courtney. Like, he's become a bigger threat. And C, I think he's probably better at challenges, honestly, from what we've seen. Like, the way he did the math thing, the way he stacked the dice, like,
Erin's really good at challenges too.
she hasn't, I mean, what,
She
she's won.
did. She just got it robbed from her.
Yeah, Erin's been good at challenges too.
Like, I do feel like Courtney and Erin are being honest with me, and I do think they're being like a bit more
Yeah.
like forthcoming than they were prior rounds. I just don't know if they would have my back if like it was me circulating around, whereas like JP was the one to come tell me that Kai said she wanted to Venus flytrap me. So like that did earn a lot of like,
Did he? I thought that was me and Stephanie.
no, he told me.
Oh, me and Stephanie said that Courtney wanted to do
Courtney,
it.
yeah. I would have had no idea about
Yeah.
Kai.
Yeah.
So here's the only, I guess, last Hail Mary I have in this situation. If I uproot and I give it to you and you play it on me, we're both safe. Right. I just talked to Dylan. I hope he's being truthful. He told me he has none. And
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think so. He has any.
And so the only person I would have to worry about helping him is Stephanie, I guess, and maybe Mackenzie. I don't know how much she hates me or not. But I can always try, I guess, because I feel like that's kind of where I'm at now.
You have 5?
I think I have 5.
I
I
have
could potentially have
2.
4, though, but I think I have 5.
He has 4.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So it would be a tie?
Well, if I put 5 and he only has 4.
Oh, like, okay. But like if he like
And
gets
that's-
seeds from people.
And as long as we don't tell people that I was giving it to you, they might not even think of that as a scenario.
and then but then it's just like now we're back on being a target.
Well, I'm saying then they would think that it would be you going up, but then you would be safe. You know what I'm saying?
Can we hide that?
Well, I'm saying like until I purchase it and it's in my hands, like they don't have to know what I was planning to do with it. I don't know. That's like a Hail Mary at this
No,
point.
I
'cause
think that's like
if I don't
honestly the
do
only
it, then
option.
I'm going home.
And I do not want that.
And I think
But-
you would be next.
No, for sure, I am. I think like the only thing at that point is like we just know that people think that we're together, playing
Yeah.
together, and that
I mean, Stephanie pissed me the fuck off. She really did, because I'm like, those 2 guys are not helping you, and I don't know why you think that.
yeah.
People are fucking messy. I'm sorry. He wanted me to like last minute put you up, and I said no.
Louis,
Yeah.
that's okay. I think Louis is on my list, man.
And I know Aaron's pissed off at me too.
Because you feel close to the boys.
That's not what I said
Okay.
at all.
What did you say?
She was saying, like, she kept saying, like, the boys, the boys, the boys. It's not the boys. I have felt closer to the other people in general in the game right now because they have helped me. The boys are included, but it's not like it's
Just
boys.
one, just
Yeah.
the boys. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's still threats. Like, I think everybody left in this game is a threat.
Yeah.
But it's not just the boys at all.
I'm just going to start the bid on Uproot. I'm sure someone's
Okay.
going to come back, but we'll start there.
Awesome. Okay, Aaron has officially bid 3 seeds on Uproot.
My thing is like, do you have enough seeds to stop that uproot?
I just bid on it. I started it at 3.
Okay.
If he comes back, I'll put another one down.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's kind of the only choice I have at this point is to try to uproot myself.
Yeah.
But then the problem is like next week, I feel like if Mackenzie gets it, then I'm right back in the same fucking spot, probably with Courtney.
Yeah, and I don't want that. I don't want
Yeah.
that at all.
Yeah, and I just told her outside. I told Courtney, I was like, if I go, you're going right after me.
Yeah, and I need to try
Or
and stop
you,
that.
honestly.
I think next round my time's up.
I think one of us would have to get like power. I don't get how people aren't seeing him as a bigger threat than me.
Yes.
That's what I'm just trying to explain to people. Like,
I also think like Louis is a huge. Yes, come in. Yeah, the picture.
Yeah, the one thing I didn't get to say to you around anyone else, so the reason this tipped was because
tip to me.
tipped to me putting up JP
Gotcha.
was that at the last second I asked him like, hey, this is what's happening, can you vote Courtney? And he said no.
Really?
Yeah, he said, I don't know, Erin's a huge threat, she's doing much better at the challenges, I need to wait and see what happens. And
Well,
then
like-
that's when I flipped it because I can't have you leave, so
That's
we
the
need to
thing
wait
is, I'm
on her.
pretty sure she has like 6 or 7 seeds right now, and I just worry she's gonna give them to him to help him get the uproot over me.
Yeah.
And if I come down, if he comes down, you're gonna put Courtney up,
Yeah.
and I think I still go over Courtney.
mean, I don't know how else we could have worked
You feel very
this.
tight with him,
Dylan? Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I think that's the only person I could go up next to and stay.
Yeah.
And I love him, and I
Yeah.
don't want it to come to that. But I think that's literally the only way.
Yeah.
I hope I can get the uproot.
I mean, don't you think it would have happened already?
What do you mean?
That they would have outbid you?
Maybe they're talking about it.
How
Like,
many do you
what
have
would-
on there now?
I have 3. I just started at the lowest possible.
3 is the lowest? Okay. So he could put 4. I have 1.
I guess they would.
So you could only tie it with
Yeah.
mine. Does anybody else have
I
any?
have 5.
Oh, you
so
have
I
5.
can put
so
down
you're
2
fine.
more. But I'm saying like Mackenzie has so many. I don't know how willing
She doesn't have that.
I think she has 6.
She has 6
I
still?
think so.
Even though she gave to JP to knock out?
Kai gave them to JP.
Oh, so she didn't give any.
She didn't give him anything.
She's so good. She's
So
running this entire
I'm
game.
just thinking like, it depends on how much of an asset she feels that he is to her game.
Yeah.
If she would be willing to stick all her seeds out on the line to keep him here.
Yeah.
And so that's just because that's all I have. I just have 5.
Yeah.
And so unless somebody were to give their seeds to me, then that's my ass. And again, I don't want Dylan to leave either. I feel the same way about you, but I'm saying if I'm up against Courtney, I will leave.
Hi, surprise, I'm here.
JP has officially been 4 seeds on Uproot. Uproot currently stands at 4 seeds.
My only fear is that I will
Be the one going up?
Yes, so if you want, can you give me the uproot and I'll use it on you? And if he puts her up,
We'll vote.
Aaron. Yes, because Aaron was coming for you.
Well, of course. I mean, and this makes sense.
Yeah, and
Which is funny because I haven't really come for her.
Yeah.
Maybe I have. I don't know. It's hard perception.
No, this is smart. I like this. Girl. Girl, this has been crazy. When I was talking to Stephanie was like solid with you.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really great 3.
Fucking Louis.
But we need to be very careful with Louis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mackenzie sends JP one of the seeds he gave her before the nomination ceremony.
6 total, as you can see.
Cool.
What was Louis' reasoning?
Oh, because he said he doesn't feel like you've been being like straight with him.
I told him exactly what I was doing. He said, "Can you vote for Courtney?" I said, "No."
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
That's when he
exactly what
went
I'm
right
thinking.
upstairs and told Courtney never mind. Also, I don't think it was just that. Courtney kind of went in on him for rescinding his word. And I think that emotionally
Switched
kind of
it.
manipulated him, yeah.
Yeah. Because she did say, that she did that. So
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking is me saying, no, I don't want to vote the way that you want me to vote, basically. And I thought that did it.
Yeah. That was a part of it.
If I get the uproot, do I give it to someone to then use on me, or do I just use it for myself and make sure that I get to the next round?
Use it for yourself. Oh.
Well, because if I give it to someone and then they use it on me, we're both immune from being re-put up.
Who would you want to be immune?
Both Courtney and Dylan kind of pitched it. And I'm like, fuck.
So if you want to garner some trust with Louis, if that is what you're going to do, I think Louis would prefer for Courtney to be up there, but if you're willing to have that conversation with him, I know obviously like he just did that to you.
Yeah.
But I don't...
And he was like, oh, it's tit for tat. And I was like, I mean, I get it, sure.
Yeah,
But
I guess
okay.
you both kind of decided like last minute.
Yeah.
I'd like to check in with Dylan and see where his head's at.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I know Dylan's worried about being renommed too. And here's the thing, if it goes back to Aaron and Courtney, then we just go back to Aaron and get Aaron out.
Yes.
And he just, like, you don't have to have it all your way.
It didn't need to be this.
So here's the thing. Regardless of how this shakes out, I think your ass is covered. Listen, so I have been like sussing out what the vibes are going to be if it ever gets to a point where it's you and Aaron. Everyone seems solid with you. But I think the thing that scares me is that everyone's going to talk and see that as a threat, because these people are finding the dumbest shit to come for people. I know that the house is starting to talk more about Mackenzie.
I think Mackenzie needs to go.
I agree.
I think as they should.
Yes, because she's been dodgy. I haven't talked to her this whole round.
She doesn't give any information.
She's giving nothing. And that's really suspicious and scary. And this is what I was telling Aaron. I was like, Aaron, if you get uproot, give it to you.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Use it on her to save Aaron. You're
We're both
safe from nominations. And now Stephanie has to show her hand of who she trusts and doesn't trust. And then I would hopefully have the both of yours back if Stephanie does put me up as a renomination to have JP go over me. Now, if there is a universe where Mackenzie goes up. Because
I'm going JP.
I get that. I'm afraid because Mackenzie has won so many challenges.
No, sorry.
I mean, I'm down.
No, I meant I'm voting for keeping JP in over Mackenzie.
Because I do think we can get JP.
Okay. That flopped. Oh my god, I'm a flop. Okay. Aaron has raised the bid to 5. The current bid on uproot is 5 seeds.
And
Okay.
good.
Sorry, you want Mackenzie in over JP, or you want JP in over Mackenzie?
So I'm open to anything. My thing is like I want to be on the same page as you.
Okay.
I know Aaron really wants JP gone, which makes sense.
Okay.
And
that does make sense.
That makes sense. My fear right now is Mackenzie is talking to like Louis. She's talking to, and she was trying to get you out last round. And so I think JP is the more visual threat. Like the people that it's going to be easy to throw JP out there.
Yeah.
Mackenzie's not the case. And she's never been on the block.
I want Mackenzie I want her gone.
Okay, JP has raised the bid to 6 seeds. Uproot is set at 6 seeds.
Yeah, so I think if you're down for it, if this is just an if scenario, so we're not gonna have any time to talk. If there's a scenario where she gives you the uproot's used to shoot.
We need to give her.
I need to talk to JP because I need to figure out like what his plan is.
I mean, I think it looks like I'm going home at this point, Stephanie. So that's why I'm kind of frustrated right now. Because I really wish you hadn't put me in this position.
I feel at this point, to be honest, like Louis has taken over this whole thing.
How so?
Because he told me what he wanted to do, like we had a plan, and then at the last minute I came down here and he switched the whole plan and he wanted me to like go back on what I said and like put Courtney up and like all this stuff. So
I'm not, I know you explained it to me, but what's done is done. I just really don't understand your rationale behind why it was me of all the very strong players that are left in this game.
I think everybody left is like quote unquote strong players. We've all won competitions.
Sure, but there's still a hierarchy in that sense, and I just think like
nobody's told me about this hierarchy. What's the hierarchy?
I tried to tell you, and you were kind of shutting it down and being like, well, I just think that JP and Dylan are helping me, so that's what I'm going to do.
So I
just feel like you didn't really hear me out at all. You had already kind of decided that it was me.
Yeah, I made up my mind for what I was wanting to do. But I don't feel like I said, like, JP and Dylan specifically, because I have heard, like...
That is what you said, though. You were like, I feel like you feel like it's in your best interest to keep 2 strong male players, in reference to JP and Dylan, and you said, for my game right now, they have been helping me the most. Yeah. That's what you said.
Okay, and I get why, like, it was, and I might not have explained it well.
Okay.
But them and other people, like, have been helping me. It's not just them.
But that's not what you said.
Which is fine.
Okay.
No, I'm not mad about that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not mad. It's more I'm just frustrated because I don't understand how people aren't seeing how good of a player JP is. He was able to hide the whole entire game that he had a pre-existing relationship. I mean, unless you knew that.
No,
because I surely didn't. He has positioned himself very well to the point where Kai was even willing to give him her seeds when she was on the block to go home. Like, he is in a very...
She did.
That's how he had enough to do it. I just don't understand how people are not seeing how good he's playing this game right now. And I truly believe, if it's my time to go, it's just my time to go. But I truly believe if he stays over me at this point, Courtney will likely go next, and then it will be you. I'm up here, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave, but it's just...
Do you really think you are?
I do, because if he comes down, I would imagine he would put Courtney up. And if it's me and Courtney up there, I'm going to go.
You can't outbid him.
I mean, I can try, but I'm assuming he didn't have that many. He didn't have 6 seeds, so someone's giving him seeds. So.
Oh, gotcha.
That's it.
No, that's fair.
And so that you got to do what you want to do, but that's it.
So as it stands right now, I have 6 down on. She's 5.
Yeah.
I was coming to see if you were willing
Yeah.
to
Because at
throw
this
a
point, she's
seed.
going to retaliate against me
Yeah?
if she stays.
Okay. Do you
So,
have seed? Like,
I
you
have
can throw
2.
away? Okay.
So I can go give you at least 1.
Okay, I would.
I don't know how much she has.
I will give you back the seed immediately if I delete it.
Okay. Yeah,
Like,
I'll
I will-
go. I'll go do it right now because I
Okay.
can't. She's about to bid too.
Okay. I didn't think I was gonna get this far, so I didn't plan this far. And I feel like I only really started playing last night. So 3 times nominated. Let's go.
He has put it at 6. I only had 5.
I just gave you 2.
Oh, you gave them to me.
Oh yeah, I texted
You didn't tell me. Okay.
Sorry.
So I'll go bid those then.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say that's okay.
I think I would rather be in the game with Aaron than with JP. Just because I feel like he has allegiance with people that I don't know about. And I feel like Aaron and I have been good the entire time and like we know kind of our orbit. So I just gave her all my seeds.
I'm just upping the price to 7.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Aaron has raised the bid to 7 seeds.
Mine.
She said this is.
What's the last you've heard?
I'm kind of upset right now.
Wait, why? You're safe.
Yeah, I just feel really bad. And like Aaron came out there and like wouldn't really let me talk. And I don't know what to say. I'm just emotional.
Yeah. I mean,
And I feel horrible because like it's nothing
7
personal.
seeds on that bridge.
It's nothing personal, but like I feel bad.
I just like we're at a point where decisions have to be made, and like it's kind of no rhyme or reason besides like whatever you have to go off of. So
And I get why she's
get that.
upset.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah. I think we're all just trying to survive at this point, you know.
I just feel really bad, and like I just felt like I couldn't talk to her, so I'm just trying to like.
What would you
decompress.
have wanted to say?
I don't even know. Like I want to hear her out, but I'm like, I don't even know what to say at this point. It's like it's nothing against her at all. Like it's literally like I just feel like it's a better decision for my game, and it's not because I'm aligned with 2 strong men. Like I get why she thinks that was how the conversation went, because she was very pointedly asking me just about the 2. And I guess I just answered it and that she thinks it's the 2, but I just felt better with other people. And it's not just that. So I get it. I just need to decompress.
Stephanie said she's gonna give me 1, but that makes it a tie. If I need
You're
it.
at 6?
I'm at 6, yeah.
I thought you had. Oh, yeah. So we'll put you at 7. Okay, let me check my chip count.
Okay.
Because,
And if not, I can ask Steph if she would send another one. She said she had 2, but
obviously, I would prefer if she gave it to you.
yeah, of course.
Selfishly.
So I'll try.
So see if she would,
Okay.
and then but let me know because I do want to bid on Green Thumb.
Yeah. She raised it to 7, so if you send me 1 that's a tie, would you
I
be
already
willing to
sent
send?
you one.
Would you be willing to send
I already,
the other one?
yeah, I'll send you.
Okay, thank you. Because I don't have enough.
Okay.
My thing is like they have a lot of seeds, Aaron and Courtney. And so I'm afraid that no matter how many seeds we throw at JP, that Courtney and Aaron are going to save themselves.
They don't have that many seeds.
They don't?
Not from what they told me.
Oh.
No, I think they only had 5 between them.
Oh shit,
And
no
they're on
way.
bid right now, yeah. Also, I bought Aaron's extra vote off of her.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure that we're on the same page of regardless of what happens. Sorry. Who do you think is the bigger threat if, say, it becomes Courtney versus Aaron? Who do you think is the bigger threat for us to be getting out? I've heard pitches from both sides, and honestly, my only, and I will just pitch this case, personally, I would feel really bad voting out Courtney, only because she saved my ass during the uproot round. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't vote her out. It just means that she's shown more loyalty to me than Aaron has. but I would like to know your thoughts because I think we need to be on the same page for regardless of what this is.
I'm down with voting Aaron. I feel really bad about the round that I put Courtney up because I did tell her that I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
I did not have an honest conversation with her, and then I just did that.
Yeah. Like, if you're down for Courtney, I'm down for Courtney, like, to save her.
I was considering bidding on Green Thumb
That's smart.
with the rest of mine.
That's smart.
Gets the seeds off my back. I mean, I have it now, but also can use it. So
100%.
yeah, before it closes, I think I'd like to do that.
All right, Mackenzie has placed a bid of 4 on Green Thumb.
I'm sending him seeds to get uproot himself because I'm getting fucked in this scenario.
How?
Because Erin's pissed at me. If she stays, she's gonna go at me. For real. Like, I just, got it from her. I have to do what's best for my game, too.
I understand. At the end of the day, we're both safe. They've burned all their seeds.
I haven't done enough now, either.
Yeah, well, I have 1. But, this, in the long run, as painful as this is, if Erin's... Don't, this is a game. If Erin still goes, you've won. You could have just sent her out. Come here. Come here.
I know, but I just feel like my game just got, really screwed up this round.
It didn't get screwed up. It improved. They've burned all their seeds. We're in a better spot now. We're in a better spot. If we just left it at Aaron and Courtney, maybe we would have lost 4 seeds at this game.
Yeah.
We've burned about 15 seeds.
Yeah, but I burned, mine, too.
Yeah, how many did you burn?
But whoever stays
2?
gets theirs back.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, whoever... Well, I only had 2.
Yeah.
Whoever, whoever doesn't win... Oh,
yeah, but
sorry,
they'll go home.
I know. I'm sorry. I feel horrible. I just needed my down.
In a roundabout way, I think I made the right move because so many seeds have been burned now. I did it in a sloppy way, but assuming Dylan doesn't go, we'll be in a better position now than we would have been otherwise if I didn't flip it. So yeah, that's all.
Okay, JP ups the bid to 8 seeds.
You're here.
Do you think Mackenzie's giving him seeds? Or is
No,
it Stephanie?
Okay. I was shocked. Yeah, Mackenzie bid on Green Thumb.
I know, but I know she had more than what she bid on Green Thumb.
Stephanie gave him 2.
So he had 6?
I guess. All I know is Stephanie.
I thought
just
he had
gave him
3.
2. Well, maybe Mackenzie gave him
So that's why I'm like, someone else is
Yeah, if
giving
he
him
only had
seeds.
3, then I assume it was Mackenzie who gave it to.
Tough break. If the voting, so you put Courtney up, the voting is between...
Or not JP, he'll vote Courtney. Yeah.
Right, the voting is between Dylan, JP, and Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Dylan might vote to keep me, but the other 2 won't. JP literally told you he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Louis, do you have seeds?
1. Not enough to put
All
us
that can be
over.
done is a tie, so I think that's
And then
it.
who?
Stephanie gave her all of his seeds. Give him all of her seeds, sorry. So.
I will give you the last seed to tie it and go to randomized. All I would ask is that I have your loyalty. The whole reason this happened, and I think you can, I wanted to save her. She's my, why not say it? I'll say it. You might be going home. She was my number 1. I needed to make sure she stayed, and JP said he wouldn't vote for you for her to stay. Yeah, and that's why I flipped it.
If I leave, I will split the 4 seeds, 8 seeds between you 2, and maybe both of 4.
Okay.
But that's...
Let's not do that. You give her the seed.
No, I'm saying if I lose the randomized, then I will split the seeds.
No, yes, I'm saying let's not. Let's try our best to not make that happen.
But it literally is coming down to a fucking website generator. This is so aggravating to me. Stephanie, is fucking, her game up. I don't understand why she thinks that JP is a good asset to her game.
I know, it's so silly.
Yeah, she's not doing well.
I kind of just spoke to her, a little roughly, and I didn't mean to, but I was just being I don't understand.
All right, I'm sending it right now.
Okay.
If this doesn't work out, can we go to bat together? Can we put everything in the past behind us and try to do this?
I think you should do that. I think you should do that.
I mean, very honestly, I've heard that you are trying to get me out. So like I'm feeling
What I will say
conflicted.
is that if I leave,
It's just me.
it will be JP, Stephanie, and Mackenzie against, and I don't know, Dylan, I'm not really sure. I think he's just like in limbo right now. He will probably go with whatever side has, yeah. So you wouldn't really have a choice.
I believe
Yeah.
I can get Dylan on our side, but we need to be a joint unit if we're
All
going
right,
to do it.
well then let's do it.
All right. I'm sending a seed to Aaron. My last seed.
I'm just gonna tie it up.
I like for us to reconvene. Oh, okay.
What? She got more?
She just walked over the chips. Holly did.
Well, I'm out.
I don't know who gave seeds. I have
It
0
might have been
seeds.
Louis.
Louis, how much did he have?
We'll see.
I mean, I think
He's like, Louis like hijacked this bro.
Seriously, he like asked everyone for their opinions and what they wanted, and then he just did exactly what he wanted, which is fine. Play your own game, but also
Yeah.
you're losing allies. I
100%.
don't trust you.
100%. It's like sketchy as fuck.
Like, why so hard for Courtney? Wait, if Aaron gets it, who renoms?
If I do.
Okay, good, because I was like, okay, that means wait, Louis might put me up.
No.
Wait, I don't think
I'm
Louis
just gonna
would
have
do
to
it. I
put
think
Courtney
Louis-
up.
I think
I'm just gonna tie it up. Like
Okay.
an 8
Erin is tying the bid. She is allowed to do that. That is her. All the seats she has. Okay, bid is currently tied.
I just want to make sure, even though like you and I very clearly have opposite interests for this specific vote, that you and I are still good.
Nothing
Okay.
has changed.
Like
I want-
either way it shakes out, I hold nothing against you. This like the moves you're making are good for your game,
Yeah.
and the moves that I feel like I've been like trying to do are
Yeah.
good for mine. But that does not mean at all that I want to dissolve any
Yeah.
sort of allyship with you.
Same.
I just-
I have no reason to ever go against you. Like, you have been good to your word. You have helped me, and I hope I've helped you in
Yeah.
some form. So yeah, nothing has changed with us.
Okay.
It's just I wanted Erin to stay, but we'll see what happens.
If the uproot happens, who are you putting up?
Courtney.
Okay. For sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Just so you know, like, Stephanie has been the one feeding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she told me.
I did give him
The bid is tied at 8.
one, and then I put the rest of mine on Green Thumb.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that you got green, which is good.
Yeah,
That's
hopefully
really
it
good.
stays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think
that could
anybody.
be good
I mean,
for-
honestly, I think you're probably the only one left with chips at this point, right? Like, who else?
I don't know.
Dylan doesn't have any. They can't possibly have any at this point. They're clearly all getting it from other people.
Do you still want to work with Stephanie moving forward?
I want to, but I don't know. She was out here crying like she hates me. Yeah.
When?
I don't know. She says I've made her the villain and I put her in a bad spot. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, so many people have burned seeds because of this. This is better for your game. But she feels like she's a bad person because I guess Aaron kind of laid into her a little bit. But it's a game, you know. So
Courtney
I
also laid
hope I
into
can still
you.
work with her. But that's
She'll be fine
unpredictable.
next
The
round.
unpredictable thing is always what worries me. You know, like, I don't like people being unpredictable.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know. She'll have a choice. I feel like Aaron is to me is what JP is to you, and we're just trying to like fight that out. But
Yeah.
regardless of that, it's still me and you. All right. But I think regardless, whichever one stays, if Aaron stays, if JP stays, whoever's in that position, if they're into power, we work them to make sure that the other is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theory. Say, so say you get, say it's a 50-50 chance, or you get the uproot, you use it on Aaron. That means that you have to put up a renom. Your literal only choices are me or Mackenzie. At that point. If you put up Mackenzie, theoretically, she's never been on the block.
No, I know.
She's a threat,
I know.
and it's just something to consider.
I know.
She
This
was-
is what I wish people would talk
And
to me
she's
about.
about to get green.
We're talking to you about it right now.
No, this is the first time though. Like,
Yeah, 100%. She's about to get green thumb. That is dangerous
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
this point in the game.
I'm down.
Would you be down to work with Aaron to get Mackenzie out?
Yes.
I would be down for this.
Yes. If I
She
do
would-
it, I'm gonna have to. Like,
She would not
do
see
it.
it coming. This would be a complete blindside. I'm putting all faith.
I've already.
I know.
Mackenzie
know.
has
I
done
don't
it dirty multiple times.
I'm-
You don't have to worry about
If
me.
I do it, it has to go, and I have a big vote.
Can you give it? I will use it.
Yeah, I will because
Yeah. If that happens.
I feel like if I have
that's
to,
the scenario.
if I have to put her up, like she needs. You are absolutely right, and I've been saying that, but everybody keeps telling me no.
You haven't said it to me because I've been with you.
Well, we wouldn't have the numbers. Like this is the first time that I've heard it from like.
Oh yeah,
somebody
100%.
else.
Yeah.
And so like I've been like trying to hint at it because I'm like she's a huge threat.
Yeah, I think either scenario you're safe, which is good.
Yeah.
And the only reason I helped Dylan is I was so upset with how I got hijacked.
Oh, I love it.
It's tied.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have any seeds left, but I would of course appreciate one. Aaron just tried to pitch me, being like, we should leave it as a tie, you know, because I think if I come down, you know, you'll still be here. Whoever goes up against you, they're going to be the ones to go out, not you. And I think if, you know, you go down, I'm definitely the one going home.
If I don't uproot, I will leave. I think if you don't uproot, you can still stay.
I don't think so, though. I don't know who would go.
The people voting if I uproot are me, Courtney, and Mackenzie. I have had your back the whole game.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if I am still up, you come down. I'm assuming Courtney goes up. I don't feel great about those odds for myself.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, you have to do what you need to do to protect yourself. But I'm just saying, like, I have had your back.
Yeah.
And I will continue to do so. Whereas I think if I don't uproot, I am
You will go home.
this round.
I will consider that.
And I think that, you know, going into the next round, we have a lot of strong players left. Mackenzie, you know, Dylan, you, me. It's still going to be a very difficult challenge to win, to get the power. And I would rather have more numbers on my side
Than not.
that are winning challenges
Yeah.
than not.
Okay. But she said, you know, and if you, like, if I come down and then you survive the vote, you know, we still have strong people in front, like Mackenzie and Dylan. So I think
She
would
really
come,
said that?
Like, again, this God-honoring, but yeah, fully said that.
Okay.
And she was like, no, you can keep it a tie. And I was like, no, see, that's the thing. You put Mackenzie's name out there. And I'm not okay with that.
She really did. It's like, I probably would have given you the seed either way, but you're being so real with me.
100% real. Again, I guess I shouldn't have said I hated my daddy after swearing on him. But genuinely 100. I have not lied to you once in this game.
Okay.
You were the one person that I have kept it 100% real with. The only thing that I did that can maybe seem a little sus is that I held on to that Kai information for a second because I wanted to not rile things up too soon.
That's fair.
That's
and
it.
especially if I wasn't in danger. But you did
And
tell
the
me.
second your name started to kind of come up as like, oh, well, Mackenzie's like gonna put me up and why is she having so much power and da-da-da. I'm trying to protect you.
Yeah. I sent you another seed.
Okay, I'm gonna go do it. But I was like, that's the reason I sent Kai home. I'm not doing that.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
11.
Maybe I can't count. I'm gay.
That's 9.
9. I can't count. I'm queer.
Inflation.
JP has raised the bid on uproot to 9.
So I think it's still going to stay at 50-50. Would you be down to work with Courtney and I to get Mackenzie out?
And me, because I have a
Yeah,
bank
we have a
vote.
bank
Yes.
vote.
Yeah.
And we get JP next round.
I'll do
Okay.
anything for it to stay.
And I'm really sorry. Like I got a little
I know I
sick.
talked to you passionately. I wasn't
No,
yelling.
and you
I
have
literally
every
just
reason
feel.
to. I just needed to decompress. I went out there and I just.
I know.
I'm
I'm very sorry. I
No,
wasn't yelling. I just
no.
trying to make people hear me.
I would never say you were yelling in
Okay.
that scenario.
I just want people to hear what I'm saying.
No,
and I
and
say
you-
that I feel like
You bring up very valid,
Yeah.
very, very, very valid points, and I want you to know I hear you.
I'm like, all I've had in this game is my honesty, and I have stood by that the whole game, and
Yeah.
that's obviously not true for him.
You have to give me the bank votes now. Like, you have to text.
Do you think there's any world in which you could convince him if he won to give it to you, and then you would use it on him, and y'all would both be safe, except he give it to you and you use it on me?
I'd have to hear a really good argument for that.
Yeah.
Only because he has promised me
Mhm.
that if shit goes down,
Mm-hmm.
that Courtney would be safe
Mhm.
in that scenario. And my
Yeah.
my fear is if I do that, I've now angered Stephanie, Mackenzie,
Right.
and Louie by doing that.
That
That's,
makes
and
sense.
that's why I'm trying.
But why Louis? Louis just gave me a seed to keep. He wants me here.
No, I know that. But I would anger a good chunk of the house by doing that.
Yeah.
It would put a lot of my game on the line, and that wouldn't even guarantee that, because I don't even know who that renom would be,
Right.
and that's what scares me.
And I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just spitballing.
But so here's the thing: if there is a replacement nom who you don't do horse, are you gonna put up Mackenzie? I mean, that's your only choice.
Yeah, no, I'm putting up Courtney.
You're zero.
Is there a reason why you wouldn't put up Mackenzie?
I don't want to burn that bridge yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I'm just telling you, like, I'm leaving if
I know.
Courtney goes up.
You know how hard I've tried to do.
I
I have
know.
tried every possible.
But then that's my question: is you feel that she's more valuable to you than me?
I mean, I'll lose respect from everyone. Literally everyone.
Who is everyone? Like
Everyone
the
in
people
the
left
jury.
in the game.
And the people on the jury.
I'm just saying, like, she has kind of openly told you upstairs that she doesn't fully trust you, whereas if I have been loyal to you the whole game. So it's just frustrating to go out like this, especially because if you would have just let me stay in the immunity situation, this wouldn't be happening.
That was the mistake. Nothing?
I found a seed.
Really? You?
Oh my god.
Mackenzie's giving him seeds.
She doesn't have any left.
Oh, she doesn't?
That she gave her last
You
one.
sure?
100. But that's what she told me.
Okay.
I'm as stressed as I've ever been.
I think
another seed's going.
Are you fucking serious? Where is she getting these seeds? Is it Louis?
Sure.
I don't know anyone else who has seeds left.
I have 9.
I have 0. Literally 0. I will show you my cup.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna trust.
So it is 50-50.
Why does it have to be 50-50 again? I've been putting in work.
Hey guys, I'm gonna up the bid, Holly, and not up it, but match the bid to 9.
Okay. Aaron has matched the bid. We are tied once again.
Sorry. No, there's no need to apologize for your game. Oh.
From Alexa app. Aaron has matched JP's bid.
Ready?
Ready? JP has upped the bid to 10. 10 seeds on Uproot.
I don't know what's happening right now. Did he find another one? It's Mackenzie. I told you, she's lying to you. Why does no one believe me that she lies?
I'm over.
The other thing is, even if I nominate her, she wouldn't go.
Why?
Who's gonna vote her out?
Me and Courtney.
There is a substantial number.
And Dylan. Dylan has now, Stephanie gave her his banked votes. She has a banked vote, and then I would vote whatever way you wanted me to vote. Yeah. It's not pressure, again, like I'm saying, like, do what you want to do, but I'm saying she would leave.
Here's the thing, I know it has to happen.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do it yet.
Are you just afraid of burning that bridge with her?
I'm afraid of burning that bridge, but also I thought she was my best way to get to 4.
Like I'm saying, she just
Or
told
to
you,
get to-
Yeah,
she just
like, what more
lied straight
proof
to your
do you need?
face.
Yeah.
And has she been forthcoming with information? I mean, I don't know. To me, she has not.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
If we can get valid proof that it was her that just gave it to him,
There's
I'll
no
do
one
it.
else that could have.
Everyone else is empty.
She just went with Dylan to check. I know Stephanie has none. I obviously am using all of them, unless it was you,
No,
which I'm sure
it
it wasn't.
It wasn't me.
There's no one else.
I'm giving
There's
chips to
literally-
both of you.
There's literally no one else.
I think that's what.
And I was telling y'all, when I got the seed count 2-3 rounds ago to get Connor out, she had 7.
Okay. Wait, how does this go down? So somebody's gonna win it in a second.
So JT's
And then
gonna
is there
win
a
it because
second-
there's no
do,
world.
I don't have any. Do I have any time before I have to renom?
No, you have to do it. Yeah.
Wait, who are you gonna go talk to then?
I'm gonna ask Mackenzie.
What are you gonna ask
She's
her?
gonna lie to you.
Final call.
Okay. I'm just saying, she just lied straight to your face.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I appreciate y'all trying to help me. And
Yeah.
again, if I lose, I will disperse them evenly amongst you two. Okay.
I think you should do
what you should do. What we told you to do.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
And with that, 2 purchases have been made. First, let's start here. For 4 seeds, Mackenzie has purchased Green Thumb. Okay. And for 10 seeds, JP has bought the Uproot. Aaron, you get these back.
Thank you.
All right, JP, what will you do with your uproot?
I'm gonna give it to Kenzie.
All right. Kenzie, what will you do with the uproot?
Uproot JP.
All right, JP, you have been uprooted. All right, who nominated JP?
Me. Yeah.
All right, Louis, I need you to name the replacement nominee. Your only options are Courtney and Dylan. All right, Courtney, you have been nominated for banishment. Have a seat. Which means our final nominees for the week are Aaron.
And you get a seat.
Oh, and you get a seat because it's a sunflower nomination. That's true. Which means our final nominees are Aaron and Courtney. Damn. Okay, since there was a renom, I'd like to offer time if you would like to talk before the vote. Or are we
I
good?
think everyone knows. I mean, I will respect you, and if you want more time to campaign, but I think you're good.
I don't know. Does anyone? I guess it's up to me.
It's up to you.
Okay. Let's just see what happens.
Okay, cool. All right, everyone, we are going to move straight into the banishment ceremony. Aaron and Courtney, you are this round's final nominees. At the end of this ceremony, one of you will be joining the jury house in the kitchen of this house.
All right, guys, that was a great round. First of all, JP, that was good play. Congratulations. I think we all kind of know how this round is gonna go. Of course, if you would like me to stay, I would love for you to vote for me to stay, but at the same time, I don't want Courtney to leave, so I'm not going to campaign or push for her to leave. All I will say is that there are currently 2 very strong players in the house. I have told you who it is, I have told you who it is, I have told you who it is, and I have told you who it is. So that leaves 2 left.
Say the names.
I believe, obviously, he has a lot of pull. She just gave him hella seeds. Stephanie just gave him hella seeds. He's playing a really great game. He was able to hide that he had a relationship with Kai the whole game. He's doing a really good job. And I think it is a mistake for me to leave this really strong, trio, I guess, in this game. But it is what it is. I'll go and go play the great game.
I think I echo what Aaron said. Like, I don't want to really campaign against her, but I think also what I said before is that, like, I feel like I've been honest with each of you. I feel like I have helped each of you out at different points in the game, and I will try to do my best to continue to do so, and continue to at the very least be honest with you and like whatever moves I make moving forward. And yeah.
Thank you. With that, it is time to vote. JP, you're first. Come with me. Hello.
Hi.
Cast your vote and talk to us about it.
Oh, in a heartbeat. Respect the game. I think Aaron was a silent sleeper, dark horse. Aaron was really good at the fucking challenges. Highly impressed at her skill. But Courtney and I have had a relationship a bit longer. Pretty much since the beginning. We haven't necessarily like made moves or talked too much strategy together, but we've always checked in on each other. So I think that would be better for me to keep right now, though I don't think she's necessarily with me in the moment either. But also Aaron just tried to put me on blast because I guess I decided to actually try and make some moves today. So I am voting Aaron in a heartbeat, which, like, again, very much respect your game if you are the one who goes home, and if not, I'm fucked.
I did want to help JP. I didn't want to help JP as much as I just helped JP, because definitely that revealed at least some sort of allegiance to him, or that I would prefer having him over Aaron, which is true. You played a really strong game. I know you were saying like there's other strong players in this game. There's people who are good at challenges. You are good at challenges. Like you won. Just because you didn't get to keep the necklace does not mean you're not good at them. So I hope this is a compliment rather than a dig. You played a fantastic game, but for my game, I need you to.
Thank you. Baby, I showed my hand this round. I need to get in good with Courtney. She's, I think, gonna get a lot of seeds now, so I need to make sure she knows that I have her back. Mackenzie, I put a huge target on her back this round because everyone's ignoring her. She hasn't been on the clock yet. And so it makes sense best for my game to go before. Let's make sure I'm reading things right. Aaron, hopefully she goes and Courtney stays. If not, I'm gonna have to do some damage control.
Once I fiercely reveal the result of this vote, the banished player will say her goodbyes, pack up her belongings, walk out the door, and queen out with Josh and Brady. Perhaps more with Josh than Brady, or the other way around. We'll kind of see what the dynamics end up being. By a vote of 3-0. Aaron, you have been banished from the greenhouse. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye. Y'all are great.